Hello, everybody. Well, I'm back up here. I finished lunch. Rhonda, I finished lunch. That's what I finished. And then I sat down and then I did a thing or two around the house. And I thought if I'm going to, it's still on there. If I'm going to finish it, I better get up here and work on it. So I'm up here. Let me get the link posted. Rhonda, you want to come up and bind your quilt? You still binding? I want to get this one ready to be bound tonight. I want to get it ready where I've got the set down job to do after dark. Copy and paste, and there's the link. Hey, now, hello Rhonda, hello Linda, hello Jane, hello Huga Homestead. All right, I need to go over there and work. So who's gonna come up here? Hello, Randy. Hello, Vivian. I won't go back there till somebody else comes up here to monitor this part of it. Pull my shoes off. Can't work with my shoes on. Where am I going to put them? Sometimes I have to hunt for them when I get ready to go or to where to pull them off at. There's Rhonda. Did you have lunch, Rhonda?
Yes, I already had some. What did I have? Oh, I made chicken salad for the first time. I mean, I always make boiled egg salad. You know, I add mayonnaise and I add some dill relish. And then I had some chicken I had deboned. I was going to put it in a soup. And I thought, I've heard the word chicken salad. I'm going to try that. So I pulled some aside and mixed it all up. It's pretty good. There's Randy.
There's Randy. Looks like he's in the truck driving. Are you parked or you driving?
I'm parked. I'm sitting here till midnight to unload.
Oh, till midnight? You got long hours of set time. You're going to be all talked out by the time you get unloaded.
I got a repair truck coming. The trailer's got the doors on the front of the motor are broken. They come loose coming down here. And so they're supposed to be sending somebody out here. So I might have to step out in a little bit when they show up.
And hello to Marilyn and Joanna and Pat Boo. So you guys, I'm going to go work again. Will y'all talk?
We'll try.
Will you keep them entertained? I hate to do that, but I like to talk too sometimes. But I don't get nothing done if all I do is sit and talk. Marilyn.
Hi, Marlene.
Okay. So I'm going to mute myself because it's going to make too much racket.
All right. I'll switch phones here. Let me change this back. So put this phone up in the holder. And I'll turn the other one on so I can.
Uh-oh, he's gone. He must have pushed the wrong button or switching phones or something. There's Joanna. It's the R show. Peter, Rhonda, Randy.
It is. Yeah, the 3 R's.
Read Rhonda, Randy in chat.
Oh, that's Deb. That's Deb said it was a 3 R show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlotte. Well, I'm waiting for him to come back. There he comes. He's coming. He's coming back.
Me, honest, it wasn't me.
Well, I bet. And poof, he was gone. You missed it. Deb was calling us a 3 R show while you were gone. Rita, Rhonda, and Randy.
Yep. They missed a lot this morning.
Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Charlotte. I'm one of 7, and our names are all R's. Roger, Randy, Robin, Rhonda, Risa, Richie, Ronald. We're all R's, too.
Ain't nothing wrong with ours.
No. And poof, he was gone. Marilyn. Who's Marilyn? I miss Marilyn. There it is. Marilyn. Pat Boo. Hey, Pat Boo.
Hey, Charlotte.
Crafting with Vivian.
Yeah, it's easier for me to use 2 phones because I can have the deal up there on the other phone, and I can hear on this one. I got my headset on, but I can't read chat on it very easy.
Are you in Tallahassee, or where are you, Randy?
No, Orlando. Orlando. At McLean's Foods.
McLean's Food.
There, I'll drop some of your guys' links that got channels.
Oh, Glenda's not feeling
here.
Glenda wanted to say hello, everyone. Fixing to nap, not feeling well. Get to feeling well, Glenda. Debbie says, oh, Glenda. Looks like Randy is having connection issues. He looks fine now.
No, I just have finger issues. I've hit the wrong buttons all the time.
Yeah.
I can shift gears, but I can't operate a phone.
Let's see if I can move this thingy. I have everything portable. All my stuff can move and roll, and I put everything on wheels.
Hi, Polly. We come through Florida today. After I got off a while ago, I come down out of the truck stops, and there was a bad accident. The northbound lanes were closed down for 15 miles, all 3 lanes. There was a semi. The whole front end of the truck was gone.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, come on, Fred. Cooperate. So it looks like Rita is still quilting the last bit of that quilt.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. I see. I hope you feel better soon, Glenda. Crafting with Vivian said. I don't think I've heard of Crafting with Vivian. She's new. To me.
Yeah, new to me, too. I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Guess who, Nancy? That's a cute name.
She has a channel, so let me go check her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got 80 subscribers. I'll share her out, so if somebody wants to connect to her, you guys can.
I had a needle that wasn't sharp. Did
you find one that's sharp now?
I did, and it's so much better. Why didn't I do that sooner? I didn't realize that it
now you're going to poke your finger.
Yeah. It looks normal. Just wouldn't go in the fabric.
I look normal too, but I'm not very sharp.
Okay, we get you. You said it. We didn't.
I said it for you.
I say nothing. The sun's out today here. Is it still cloudy where you are?
It's got an overcast, but it's not as dark as it was. But it's gotten hot. It's 100 degrees down here now.
Oh. Oh. And it's humid, huh? It's a humid
Yep.
hot? Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got out, was checking this trailer out, and I was only out there about 10 minutes and started sweating in it.
Yeah.
And I got a load of frozen meat on. It's supposed to be -10, but my unit will only go down to 6 degrees. It's so hot.
Wow. So you have to keep an eye on that, huh?
Yep.
So you don't mess up a load. Bummer. There we go. All right, I turned a corner.
Stay between the lines.
It doesn't look so hot, but at least I turned a corner. All right.
Looks like Rita's about done. She's off the floor now. When she started this morning, it was on the floor.
That's right. It was hanging over. Now it's not. Been busy. Go, Rita, go. Randy, have you ever been to Missouri Star? Hamilton? Have you been?
I haven't. I've never been over there. When it was in town, we started to go over once. Something happened, but I haven't never been there. I drive by it all the time, but I've never been in it.
Wow. We just walk up and down the street and go into every store that's different, and they just got a new one too. A new store there in town. I like the way they're all different. And
Paula, that's on my channel, she doesn't come in here, but she lives right there by them.
Wow. I've thought about moving there and getting a little job there somewhere and just having fun.
That place has grown. I mean, there for a while, they was hiring left and right. And they're known. Although I didn't realize until I started talking to Rita, and I said, yeah, I live up there, by the quilting place. He said, Missouri Star? Yeah. And I didn't realize they were so well known.
They are. Of course, I order way too much from there. And I have a picture with Jeannie Don't. I have a picture. And when my husband was alive, he and I went there. And he picked out a pattern. He goes, here, make me this. And I did. I made him a big old quilt. I still have it. Joanna, Rhonda, what you working on? I'm working on binding that baby quilt. Natalie Marie's quilt. I'm hand binding. Where'd it go? Yeah, I'm turned a corner. I'm hand binding. And now I got a needle that works, just slides in good, because that other one was like nicking and not wanting to go in the fabric. And I thought, oh my goodness. So I got rid of it. And let me see here. One thing that I learned was you get corks. Let me put it over in the light. Can you see? Yeah, there. You can see the needle sticking up. You get corks, and it's a good way to keep the needle from, poking you or somebody. And I just know that that's a bad needle. I have a sewing machine needle.
Saves you from getting poked in.
Yeah, and that's a sewing machine needle. I just pushed it down in a cork, and you may wonder where I get all these corks, but that's none of your business.
Uh-huh.
I found them on the street or somewhere. I don't know.
From your jar of teas, right?
That's it. No, I don't have much alcohol. I really don't like it, and I don't like wine. I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. But yeah, that's a waste of money for me. But anyway, it's been pouring cats and dogs all day long. Where is Joanna Jennings? Where does she live? Cat, it's raining. Oh, I know how to find out. I bet it's up north somewhere.
She's probably in Georgia or South Carolina.
Oh, ah. I've been looking up Sturgis.
Hello, Gladys.
Yeah, there's a rain up in Pierre, Chamberlain. Where's that at? Oh, South Dakota.
Yep, she's in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Let me get over there. Ooh, there's a lot of lightning and storms going on over there. Oh, just be careful. Don't get out in it. Wilmington, North Carolina. Yeah. North Carolina.
Yeah, that's right. You can buy bags of them corks in the stores, in the hobby stores and stuff.
That's right. We did, and we split them all up because you can't use all of them.
Hi, Hugo. Hi, Janie Jane.
Janie Jane.
Janie Jane is from the UK.
Wow, my daughter, no, my sister and them just now went over there. My daughter did too, but just had so much fun going to Scotland and just everywhere. Let's see, what did she say? You can buy bags. Yes, you can buy bags of them. Oh, I am a week out from back surgery, and I ain't planning on going anywhere. Oh, good. You're going to chill. Smart thinking.
Jane, Jane Martin, if you watched my video, I don't know if you was in there today or not, coming down. We was all on here, and there really wasn't that much weather in Florida. The water wasn't really standing everywhere. I don't know. They talked about it being really bad down here, but you guys watched the video, and there was a few trees down, but it really wasn't that bad down here.
Yep, and it's all up north now, along the what do you call that? Along the Outer Banks or something.
Oh, we got to drive by from Rita.
Bless you, Joanna. Drive by.
Are y'all talking about me?
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't do that.
The only time I can unmute is when I'm not running that thing, because I can't hear nothing, and I know y'all can't hear it when it's making too much noise.
But we see you working.
I'm working.
He just said, "Oh, we got to read a drive by." You walk by. I thought that was funny.
And I'm telling you, if I drive that thing too fast, it's popping the threads on me. But if I go real slow, it does okay. So I'm just slowing down. And I see Cheryl and Janie Jane. Hey, guys. All right. I'm almost done. Another 15, 20 minutes, and I'll have it off there. If the thread don't break.
You've been working on it all day. You should be done.
I know.
Keep sitting down, taking breaks,
Took a long lunch break and did things at the house. I wanted to nap, and I thought, well, I think I almost promised I'd come back up here and come on again.
Yeah, I pulled in and went out. I looked first, and when I was working on my trailer, I didn't see one. So I go, I'll go look and check my trailer out. And I come back, and I was looking at another video, and next thing I seen, I got a notification you were on.
Yeah. Now, I'm changing the subject. Kathy put up that, and yeah, she's blocked for now. I may get mad after a while, but right now I'm still kind of upset. She got on her channel and yelled at me, so I'm still hurt by it. So there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, sorry about that.
Okay.
No more.
20 to 30 minutes from the ocean. Oh, over there where the storm is, Joanna? Over on
Huh?
that side?
Yeah, she's real close to the ocean, if I remember right. Joanna is.
I'm not knitting nothing. I'm just watch. I don't have no crafts in the truck.
Sometimes we just need people to read the chat and talk to you guys. Sometimes that's all we need. Like Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps me. Like this morning, we were on what 3 hours or longer, and it helps me going down the road. Just having somebody uh do it.
It,
Actually, Jane, I made Rita a deal. When I get home, I'm gonna get my sewing machine out and I'm gonna sew something. And one of the ladies asked me to show me crocheting, so I'm gonna do that next time I'm home.
we're gonna look forward to
And
that. And when
if
I
you watch Rita, she made a quilt out of a Navy flag, and I told everybody on my show this morning that I'm going to get an Air Force one. I was in the Air Force, but I had an uncle die a couple months ago. He got killed in a fire, and he retired from the Air Force. His wife actually makes quilts, but I'm going to make one, a small one for her, and get his name put on it, and that way, I'm going to make one. I'll show it and give it to her.
mm-hmm. That'll be nice.
I know you are, Janie, but I'm going to do it. I know how to do it. I'm going to do it, though. A little bit. My fingers are get stiff anymore.
Yes, Rhonda, close to the ocean, about the middle of coastal North Carolina. Ah.
Coastal waters. The lady was on mine this morning. I don't know if you've seen her in there. She lives up there by where you are, Jonah. She's in that area in North Carolina.
Wow, so they're in the thick of it right now, huh?
Yeah. Hi, Mary. Mary
Hi.
saying hi to us and everybody.
Hey, Mary.
Rita, Rhonda, Randy, everyone.
Who over in chat's got an R? We need some more R's up here, don't we?
Yeah, if you want to come on panel, you got to have an R in your name.
Gotta have an R, uh-huh.
Hey, that's like in school when we was in school. The 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Yeah.
Reading and writing and arithmetic. Yeah.
Randy, if I remember right, Rhonda was a school teacher.
Yep. She said that earlier. So it fits in.
And I don't.
I'm the one that stood in the corner.
Yeah, I don't talk right or spell right or nothing. So.
I wish it would pick
Jane
up.
Martin, they are saying it's going to stall out in your area for a little bit. They was expecting up to 30 inches of rain. They don't teach writing or cursive writing in a lot of schools anymore.
Yeah, and then I heard that some of them were bringing it back.
Yeah, there was a big outrage about it.
How come they took it out anyway?
I don't know. They just thought it was a waste of time, I guess. I don't know. I never did hear.
It is labor intensive, and you have to slow down and show them. But it's so good for your brain. It's so good for your brain to slow down and do curves. And, I don't know. It's needed.
I hate this little heart on here when somebody writes something. I can't read everything.
Oh, I forgot to. Did I forget to remove that? Sorry about that. Most of the time I remove it, but I guess I forgot. Got in a hurry.
It's all right. We can make deal with it.
Those spaghetti models look like a plate of spaghetti over us. Oh, on the radar?
Yeah, after driving for a while, Jonah, my hands get to hurting, is vibrating to the steering wheel, and they cramp up. The doctors say I got starting to get arthritis in my back and different things. So I'm probably getting it in my hands.
Donna Armstrong, have you seen some of those signatures? Some of them are just one loop in a straight line. It's not even really curved.
Mine is just an R.
Yeah, that's some of them. There's no. I do my full name cursive, the whole name, just because I do. But some people just scribble line.
I used to when I was in the Air Force. I was down at Whiteman Air Force Base as a Minuteman missile base years ago. It's not no more. And I went out to a missile silo, and it was raining, and I signed my name a little bit different. And I had a guy with a gun in my back for like 6 hours till they come out and made sure who I was. And after that, I just started scribbling my name.
Yeah, I got you, Jane.
Yeah, I'm a doctor, Donna. I just drive a truck for a tax write-off.
Right.
Somebody came in. She's waving at Carol. I don't see no Carol on my side.
Carol Rushhow. I don't. Oh, there she is. I see her. Carol Rushhow.
Oh, there it is. Now, yeah, I didn't see it at first. Sorry, I missed her. She actually is a channel. Let me share her out.
No, Carol. Anybody else that I missed? I'm probably missing everybody. I don't mean to, but
Yeah, you have a short name. No need for you to scribble. Where are you, Carol? We have a break with the rain. So you may be South Florida?
All right, Cheryl. We'll see you later.
hey, bye, Cheryl.
I saw that BRB and I read it. My eyes saw it as barbecue.
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 South Carolina. Carol's in South Carolina. All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna mute myself again. First time all right, I'm muted.
All right. All right. We'll talk about you.
Sound out words.
And I'll kick you off and block you. So
Don't do me no favors.
his finger right here can be mean.
My daughter taught her girls how to sound out words, and they way above the rest of the kids in their class. Oh, yeah. I'm a teacher, and I taught all three of my children to read before they went to school. I wanted
People
them
don't do that anymore. They don't teach your kids. They wait, just let everything do it at school. Somebody else do it.
Yeah, well, I had a hard time reading, and I was not taught right. And I said, bye, Cracky. I'm teaching my kids. And they're good readers, and they all three have big libraries. And so I achieved my goal. Fantastic grades in school. Officially, was when I was 12 years old. Oh, you got your card at 12 years old. I don't know when I got mine. Rita, where are you headed in your lorry?
Yeah. She's getting away from all of us.
Oh, she meant
Nancy.
Randy. She meant Randy.
Mm-hmm. I gotta be nice, or I'll be blocked like somebody else.
Cart.
It's kind of this is an industrial park where I'm at. Bunch of new buildings, but it's really nice. The trees, there's a lake over here to the right. It's kind of nice for an industrial park. I'm parked, Jane. I'm unloading here at midnight. And they don't have a load for me to do tomorrow yet. So I don't know where I'm headed. North somewhere. Yes, I do, Donna. This time of year, really. Now, every once in a while, we can get up into Georgia and get watermelons going back. But with the storm hitting yesterday and going up through there, I don't know if there's going to be any watermelons being picked right now. Well, you got the deal and you got a few people, so I went ahead and shared it. Nancy.
Something will come up. Fingers crossed. I have a channel. Let's see. What was that last one? What YouTube? Nana Nancy. Oh, that's the one. Let me copy that. Copy. And then I'll go here.
She's in Arkansas. She's in the middle of Arkansas.
I am, if that's who you're talking about, I'm pasting it to another page so I can look it up. Enter.
Yeah, Janie was asking where you're at. You're right, Nancy. Because I had a stroke about 12 years ago, and if there's a storm coming, I get headaches from it. My wife says the barometric pressure?
Barometric pressure.
Yeah, it makes me get headaches bad.
Oh,
Hi, Sarah Stitches. Hello.
It said Nana Nancy, but it goes to your page, Randy. It goes to Florida streaming, headed to Orlando. Maybe I didn't go down. No?
Let me try it again. She says she doesn't really have a page, but she's got 3 subscribers. That's why.
I haven't looked. Did you look at mine? See how many I have now?
No, not yet.
I think it was like.
Type something in.
Nancy. Okay. Let me see if this takes me.
There's Nancy. It came up that time.
There it is. I wiped all the stuff away except. Okay, I see. Okay.
Hi, Jody.
StreamYard. New comments. I can't type in it.
You can? You should be able to.
No, it says join the chat. Connect your YouTube account to join the live chat. Connect?
It's 2:20 in Central Time, and it's 3:20 on the East Coast out here, Jane.
So, by continuing, Google will share your name, email, address, language preferred. Good grief. I don't want Google to share all that. Come on. They'll get us one way or another, won't they? Okay.
What's it want you to do? What's it asking for?
It's wanting me to square comes up and says sign up with Google and give my email and everything.
Well,
I mean,
what's the name of yours? And I'll look it up that way.
it's RV Quilt Quest.
I knew it was RV, but I wasn't sure.
Quilt Quest. Yeah. Yeah. What time is it, Jane? It's 2:22 here right now.
8:22 in the evening. I know people that already be in bed at that time. Not me, but
No, it didn't pull it up.
Yeah, I think there's a space between. Let's see. Maybe Quilt Quest, or maybe a space, and I couldn't hardly find it either. I thought, oh my goodness, why can't I find my own channel?
hey, Lisa, how are you this evening?
Let's see. Home. Go home.
Lisa.
There, I found you. There's 55.
Oh, 55.
56 now.
Is there a space between Quilt and Quest?
Yep.
That's the okay.
Hello, Nan Nancy. Nan Nancy. Rhonda sent me a message on how to bind with these pictures on how to bind quilts, and she wanted me to forward it on to you in the email, but I don't think I have your email. So I'm pretty. I don't think I do, but it was some pictures on the binding, attaching those into the bindings.
Oh, it's just. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. It's just rvquiltquest@gmail.com.
Okay.
RV,
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Nancy? Maybe you could just send them to her.
Oh no, the needle came out. Oh man. Uh-oh.
And how
about it?
Oh, and you lost it? I've done that before.
Don't sit on it.
Oh no. Wow. Okay, there's a real problem I didn't expect.
Oh.
Just a string.
Oh no! You want us to help you look?
Yeah.
I was almost done, and I ran out of bobbins. So now, I've had to take some thread off of this one to take over there and fill it up.
I found it
So close.
on the ground.
Yeah, you need to find a magnet.
Yes, I do have one of those too. You could go like that and it'll pick up all the metal.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get busy. Got a lot of sewing to do. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh, good grief. Now there's a knot.
Yeah, it's no fun finding one of them needles in your foot when you're walking around.
Yeah. Yeah, now it has a knot in it. How do you get a knot in it? Oh my goodness. What in the world? What have I done? There's a knot. How do I do that? Oh well. Just have to cut it off and It is. Okay. Come on.
I'm not sure. Rita, Lisa's wanting to know what kind of long arm that is you're using.
Mine is called a King Quilter. Is what it's called. It says King Quilter 2 on it.
But it's made for a queen.
Wait for a queen. I told him the other day I named it Charlie after King Charles, so we're going to call it Charlie.
And a queen uses it, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Tuck that under there.
Now, this much more is all. Well, round around that much further.
What pattern are you using? Are you just doing stippling? Just
No, did you not see them chickens? I'm putting chickens on it.
that's right. You showed the pentagraph.
I'll hold it just in a few minutes. I'll take it out and hold the whole thing up and show you in just a little bit longer. I'm going to mute again.
I remember you showing us. I remember that now. Hey, I just turned 66. Give me a break.
Have you been on Route 66?
Oh, yes. I stayed in a lot of those old, they still have some up, old hotels with all the neon lights. And I would like to go up to the north of the Mississippi and come all the way down the Mississippi. That's one thing I'd like to do.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Start up there at Route 66 and go all the way to wherever, Phoenix.
I've been up north where the Mississippi started and Missouri started, and they're just cricks.
They're just creeks, okay. Not big at all. I like to get in them. I stop my car and I get in them. I wade in any amount of water I can find. And I love it. I found the Arkansas River up in Colorado, got out. It's just a creek. It's just running water. It's not like the river. But it was the Arkansas.
Whoa, Jonah. 11 staples.
Oh.
They really cut you open.
In her back?
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised to find out today that it's not a...
I made it all the way from Marietta, Florida, over here to Orlando, where I'm parked to unload tonight. I didn't hit... On my videos, watch, there was no bad weather. We got a little bit of rain. I mean, nothing hard. A little bit of wind, but we really didn't see nothing today. There was a few trees down, but the road was all open.
And the skies were cloudy.
It was pretty. When I first started out, it was really beautiful skies. Fluffy clouds. Then it got dark. And then it lightened back up.
Yes, Janie Jane, I got my kicks on Route 66. I have a lot of memorabilia, too. And the pictures of the old neon lights. And it's just cool.
That's why I stopped to where I did last night. That way I wasn't in the middle, because I didn't have to deliver until midnight tonight. So I had plenty of time. But I wanted to come across here today in the daylight. Or I'd have stayed over there and slept in this morning. But I didn't know how bad it was. The radio was saying it was bad. And the deal was showing us road closures. But it was just a few trees that were down, been on the road, and they cut them up.
Okay, Needle, don't come out. Stay.
Jonah, are you the bionic woman now with all them staples in you?
Blue Ridge Parkway. Wait a minute. Where's the Blue Ridge Parkway? Isn't that over near, that's not Route 66, is it? Over near Carolina? Is that Blue Ridge Parkway?
I think it's either North Carolina or Tennessee. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't know Route 66 went over there. I thought it went up.
It don't. It goes north up toward Chicago.
Yeah, that's what Yeah,
it comes out of California, comes across Arizona, New Mexico, and into Oklahoma and cuts north.
Yep.
With all that metal on you, you have to watch when you go to the airport or a scanner deal. The buzzer will be going off. A little bit in Arizona. Hi.
I have a few.
Hey, little bit.
Yeah.
Hello.
What kind of long arm does Rita have? Okay.
Maybe handy quilter may be what puts it out, but king quilter is what it says on the machine.
Oh, she wrote that was separate places to drive to.
Donna Armstrong. That's funny.
Hi, Ashley. Bryce, Ashley, I see you got a live with cleaning the house. I need my truck cleaned. Do you do trucks?
Yeah, I watched her live a little bit.
The other day, Terry was laughing at some kind of little short where this hooker had walked up to this trucker, and they were doing their conversation. It was $120, and the trucker asked her to wash his truck. Wash his truck, and she said, I ain't washing nothing, and walked on off in her miniskirt and such. We thought it was funny, but.
Oh, I guess you do ring the buzzers.
North Georgia, up North Carolina. Okay, yeah, I didn't think. Yeah.
All right, Janie. We'll see you later.
I got it out of the thing. I think it turned out awful pretty because y'all seen that side. Let me show you the chicken.
Make yourself bigger.
Can you make out the chicken on it? Let's see, I got it in there. You see that chicken?
Yeah, there it is.
Yep, I can see it.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's see, I'm trying to copy a little bit. Let's see. Here we go.
Hello, Marla. I ought to take it in there to the table and use the cutter on it. But I'm going to sit here with the scissors.
How many different patterns does that machine do? Or can you program in it?
I have to buy those paper pantographs like this to put on there. So, and I've got a dozen or so, not a whole lot, but enough to pick one I like.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, I'm taking all this stuff off. Here it is. See if that'll work. Looks like Sandra K's going on at 3.
And that's it.
Lisa's wanting to know if you wear the apron for a reason when you're doing that, Rita.
Well, I do because I keep some little scissors and a little brush and my oil and stuff in my pocket. So that's the reason I have the apron on. It keeps everything
So
handy.
you need a tool belt.
Kinda, yeah.
Mhm.
And Ramona, it is looking good. I'm fixing to go cut the binding and put on it. And there's your chickens on the back of it. You can see them if you look hard. This one's going to Ramona. She
Oh, is
asked
it?
she asked for it yesterday while I was putting it on the frame.
Mm. You got orders before you even get them done anymore.
This is that one we did. We did the some of the blocks as a group back at the first of the year.
She didn't want chickens. She wanted cows on it.
Oh, did she? I ain't got no cat. I don't got no cows, Ramona.
I'm joking.
I know that.
Rhonda never went. Jane went. Brother-in-law is named Randy. I have a brother named Randy.
You're welcome, Nancy. That's my job. You know, when you're a mod, you don't just sit here and look good like me, but you're supposed to work too. I actually was one of Rita's first mods. We had some trouble one night, and we got a troll in here, and Rita made me a mod so I could take care of it while she's doing stuff. It was somebody, it was another channel. Somehow, I don't know how they did it, but it was one of the ladies that we knew, and Rita just hit the button, and it was a guy.
And he had all his junk hanging out.
Yep.
He sure did.
So you became a whacker. You whack them.
Yep.
Get them out.
Yep.
Well, no, I don't think you were in there right at that time, but afterwards. And I had to, let's see, we got off and I deleted that real quick because I didn't want to get caught with whatever you call that, pornography or something on my channels.
Yep.
Yeah, that happened a long time ago. It really hasn't happened since, I don't think, that I've been around.
No, not like, but there was a little while there it got bad. For
Yeah, there for a while. Yeah, everybody was getting hacked or that happening to them, and they've kind of settled down.
Yeah. Rita, did you see a little bit in Arizona? Said I got my sewing machine out to try to learn.
Ashley, say hi a little bit so she don't get her feelings hurt.
She got her sewing machine out. I wonder what kind it is, a little bit. Yeah. How do you order? I saw the chicken and love it. Ramona. A little bit in Arizona. Woohoo! That's exciting. Yeah. I was just trying to count up my sewing machines. We were talking about it. I don't know if it's this channel or another one. Looking around. But I sew mostly on my Janome. It's like a Cadillac compared to all my other machines. It's nice.
Hi, J. Mary.
And J. Mary, I'm still working on that quilt label.
She has a website.
I delegated it to my sister, and she's not done it for me yet, like she said she would. Guess I should have done it myself.
Hey, J. Mary. Where is that? Oh, Joanna said little bit in Arizona. She has a website for her quilt shop. I don't have that website either. I don't know about it. I guess I don't need to because then I might buy stuff.
Well, I sell fabric. Are you talking about my store where I sell the fabric? Is that what you're talking about?
A little bit was asking about where do you buy? How do you order? That's what Little Bit said in Arizona. Little Bit. How do
If
you order?
if you go to that store, it takes your money and everything, and I just fix up the orders.
Little Bit in Arizona. She has a website for her quilt shop. Yeah, thank you. I used to know how to sew. Actually, tell me.
You sold it all together. Now you're cutting it apart.
I know. Next thing I do is decide what color binding to put on there. And that'll be another one of them decisions, even though there's not too many colors to pick from, it'll still be hard to pick which one.
Yes, Marla, I love my Janome too. I don't, there's a saying, you pay for what you get. Well, that cost a lot of money. It didn't cost near what others cost. But I like my Janome. Everybody wants to sew on it when they come over because it's just it's good.
Rita J. Mary says to tell you there's no hurry.
Well, it's gonna be late for her birthday though. I'll tell you what somebody told me the other day, and I'll see if Rhonda might know something about this. They told me I could take this photo paper here and take your computer and make my quilt label and then iron it onto the quilt. Could I do that?
Wow. You know what? I haven't heard that. I've been afraid to try it on my
But that's a thought, ain't it? You can make a pretty design on your computer.
printer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is a good thought. I like I have mine. I have a yards of fabric with all kinds of these, all colors, all shapes, and I just cut out the one I want.
Okay.
And I write on it with these right here.
Then I need to order me some of that fabric, like you're showing. Yeah, I've got some fabric markers. Okay.
I just got these off of Amazon. Boy, they came to my door fast.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is not the most beautiful way. I mean, I do have a machine that what do you call that? Embroideries.
Yeah, I do too, but I'm not real good with programming it to do what I want it to do either. So.
No, I've done it, but I just, you know what? I just want to quilt. I want to cut up fabric, put it together.
Yeah.
Maybe your grandson will help you, Rita, Mary said.
Yeah, if I can get them over here. They don't come over too often because they like to sleep till noon.
You could use your embroidery machine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have heard of that, Rita, that stuff you could print off and
you could make it pretty that way with this. I'm thinking about trying it. I don't know if I want to try it on J. Mary's, but
do it. I'm just trying to figure.
And a package of this would do a bunch of them, though. I mean, even if you only used a little piece, I could use another one on the next quilt and put labels on all of them, which I've never done. But
yeah, now I'm just worrying about how I'm going to get this on my. How am I going to get this? How am I going to put this on my quilt? I'll have to sew down all the edge, and I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Could you put the heat and bond on it first, and then stick it on there, and then put a decorative embroidery stitch around it?
Yes, I could, and I do have heat and bond and all that stuff. I have all that. I have rolls of it of different kinds. I have to dig it out, but
Read that one from Lisa. Somebody makes labels.
Lisa Capin Quilt on Creative Crew with Lisa Capin makes labels. She has an Etsy channel.
oh, it wouldn't be washable. Jane's saying, does it say washable on there?
Let me see.
Good question. Etsy channel, huh? I see some labels pops up on my Facebook or somewhere. They're all pretty. I like them. Lisa Keppen quilts.
You know, after you print it onto this, then you set it. You put it on your fabric. I don't know. Now, J. Mary, is it okay if we put your name on that quilt label too? Because I think we have. I think my sister put your name on it too.
J. Mary Bench, you're slow at it. My birthday's in June. Hint, hint.
A transfer paper. Yeah, I guess that's what you would call it, J. Martin. You put it on here and then put it onto the fabric. Because it's supposed to do photos and stuff. Put photos onto the fabric. But I ain't never tried it.
Wow, it's 98 degrees here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's supposed to cool off by the weekend, ain't it? But that's still a few days away. But isn't today one of the hottest days we were going to have?
I think so. My daughter sent a picture and it said 100, and I know she's along the I-40 somewhere. She may be close to Van Buren. But my other daughter in Fargo likes to be mean and send us her temperature. She's usually pretty nice.
Nana Mary. Okay.
I will leave it up to you.
Maybe I better call sister. Put Nana Mary on it. Don't put J Mary. That's not what I use, but if she gets a quilt, happy birthday from J Mary. So
Or just Nana.
I couldn't I? I could print that out on that paper too and then iron it onto a piece of fabric. I could do that, Polly. That's a good idea too. And that way I wouldn't have to buy this from myself. I just need to hire me a helper because I don't want to. Well, I've got to go cut a binding. That's what I've got to cut.
What color are you going to do?
Well,
Red?
that's what I'm. No, I don't want red because red's on the back, so I don't. Red's out, and I've got this, and I've got this color, but that's out because it's right here, and I want a contrast.
What
So
about yellow?
I've got the green. I've got some of the green, which would be kind of pretty, but I've got one more bowl. Let me see if I can. This blue color. So I think I'm going to do this blue one right there.
The lighter one. Ah.
Because I only got so many to pick from. But
how wide do you cut yours?
2.5. Put it 2.5.
I think I cut mine 4 inches and then folded it in half.
Oh, so you did you double it twice? Did you make it?
No, I just hold on. Let me put this up.
You made yours pretty wide then.
20 to 24. Yeah, it's 4 inches. And I just folded it and then I sewed it on and then folded over. I thought that's how we did it.
Well, yeah, and you can do any width that you like, but I just do 2.5.
So on the back, it's thicker.
Yeah.
On the front, it's not that thick.
Okay. Now mine will be the same on the front and the back both if I get it centered right.
Yeah, you still got my needle. Okay, we're doing good. I got me a thimble out to use, but I don't even need it. It doesn't hurt my fingers or anything. Maybe it's already calloused or something.
I never used a thimble. It was always kind of awkward to me, so I never used one.
Sometimes I would, but my finger's fat. I got a big one, but I like to collect thimbles too.
Oh.
All different kinds, so
Hmm.
I haven't needed it.
My mom used to collect them, the porcelain ones, and they're all different kinds from different states.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
When you going out cross country, some of the truck stops used to have their states, and they'd be in thimbles, and she used to collect them.
So Marta, you think
Yeah,
that blue will work?
Marla thinks so. Cheryl's back. She's got it quilted, but she's got to put that around the edges now.
Yeah, gotta do the binding. And I wanted to get it on there before tonight, so if I went live tonight, I'd have something to work on.
What is tonight, Tuesday? I
Uh,
could do it.
yeah.
I could do it. If nothing's on to get live, I tend to not want to be in here, so I go and sit in my recliner and just veg out on. I just watch TV.
Bye, J.
That's
Mary.
Yeah.
wasted
Bye,
time.
bye, J. Mary. All right, I'm gonna go. Let me take y'all with me back to the other room.
Back in about 45 minutes.
I gotta go. The mechanic's here, so I'll see you later.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, bye. Oh, she hangs her clothes out on the line. Oh, I love this smell of clothes brought in from the line.
I hung clothes out. Was it yesterday or the day before? But guess what? They're still out there, and they get them.
They're gonna smell really good.
Y'all don't ever do that. Hang them out there, and then it gets dark before you get them in. So, oh well, they're just towels. I'll just leave them. So, am I going? I don't think I'm going to strap it in that fabric, Cheryl. So I'm not going to use a stripe. Stripes are pretty, but I don't buy all the striped fabric because I'm afraid it would sit there on the shelf too long. So.
84 here in Northeast Ohio. That's not bad.
I'm gonna take you back here, okay?
6 minutes.
Hang on, y'all. Hang on.
Yeah, Marla, that's warm. Maybe you have some ice water ready for them or lemonade. Central Arkansas.
It's hot in here. I had the door shut.
West Central Arkansas on the Oklahoma border. 100. Yep, that's over where she is. You're Van Buren and Fort Smith. I'm behind. I'm sorry. Bye for now. Yes, the blue looks great.
This is the one. It's the only extra bolt I've got that goes with that collection. So that's what I'm going to cut and use.
Oh, you don't use solid? Huh. Well, what was I thinking? I've only put solid on. Way to go outside the box, Miss Rita.
Well, I put about anything that I like from the collection that kind of contrasts but matches too. You always put solids?
I do. Now that I think about it, I put solid on mine. Huh. Wonder why. Maybe I think they're too busy or something. I don't know. I think maybe I just assumed you're supposed to put solids. Remember, I'm not that. I have made several quilts, but I would say I'm kind of new at it, but.
Well, I don't claim to be no expert, but I like what I do sometimes though. I like the way mine look.
I'm gonna just wait just a minute. I'm gonna go look at my 2 quilts in the other room. See what I did.
Line up 2.5 here. We go get the quilt too.
Wow. This is something new brought up. I just realized the one I made my husband, I put all green solid, probably this color around it. And mine, what I like to do is make the backing bigger and bring the backing to the front, and I machine sew it. That's how I did my favorite quilt in there of blue.
Now that's what my binding will look like on that side. Then on the other side, it'll look like much like that.
Yeah, looks good on the red side. I don't know.
Yeah, it does look better on the red side, but I'm still going to put it. It's still going to be the one I'm going to use.
Do it.
I'm going to do it because I've got a limited choice, and this one will work because it's in the quilt, so it'll work.
Yeah. I don't know if I showed my I made a blue tumbler quilt. Let's see if I can take a walk and undo my laptop, see if it'll work. I think I did this to y'all before. You know, I've showed my stash and all.
Oh yeah, you had a big stash.
Yes, but it's organized.
Mine's not.
That one right there on the wall, I did that, and I put a solid around that. That's the kitty in the corner, old timey. No, I brought the back. You know what? Got me curious now. I brought the back around, and I'm curious now. Yeah.
But sometimes that bag brought around don't hide the basting and stuff in my machine quilting.
Let me see here. Got you in my bedroom. I think I showed y'all I made a little cushion for my chair. Hold it. Got lace on it. This old chair, I made a little cushion out of a quilt block. Pretty blue.
That's cute.
But this right here, I'm holding it sideways. This is my tumbler quilt, and I just brought the back blue around to the front, and I sewed it with the machine. That's my tumbler quilt I have on my bed. I made it specifically for me. I got quilts over there on that thing too.
6, 7, 8. Freaking 8. 8 will be enough on it, or should I cut 9?
Boy, I tell you what, I barely made it around. This was all I had left. I didn't measure right. Thank goodness.
Well, it's just 2.5 inches. I'll cut one more just to make sure.
I had it 10 inches, and it would have been too short. The binding, but woo. Uh-oh.
All right, now I've got to carry everything. Got to carry y'all back up here, and then I got to go back and get the quilt. I'll manage. Y'all ain't that heavy, so.
Aren't we spoiled? I always think how blessed I am. You know, I have a laptop and a phone and good machine. I consider myself blessed.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to sew mine together, but I showed you how to do this the other day.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you. And I did it. I remembered that. I thought, yes. And you know, I did it the same way when I ended it. When I closed it in, and I'm surprised it worked. It was a miracle.
But then,
I somehow did it right.
like I said, I've just put them like that, and then sew diagonal
Yeah. Do you iron it to one side or iron it down the middle?
You mean after I trim it and just to one side? I think I don't open it. It's just to one side.
Yeah.
And I used to press it, but then Sandra Kay said you don't need to do that, and I've quit even pressing. Pressing this after I'm done with it. I don't even do that anymore, and it works just fine without doing that step.
Yeah. I did sort of press mine with my finger. You can kind of, I pressed it open so the seam wouldn't be too thick. But
And I can tell the right side from the other side. You couldn't on yours the other day. I remember that.
yeah, I just knew I was going to mess it up, but I didn't. I accidentally got it right. But Cheryl Cruz. That's why I get on here, because I don't have anyone. And this is the next best thing. I'm thankful for Miss Rita. And she's brave. She gets out there and does it, puts herself on camera, and I can sew and listen.
Even when I hadn't brushed my hair all day. So
Yeah. But Cheryl wishes she had someone to sew with in person. I get you.
I know.
Yeah.
But if we sew in person, we have to clean our house and everything, though. You know that? This way you kind of just don't show them the messy corners.
Oh, really? Do you?
Well, all right. You try not to let the camera show the messy corners.
Well, I was talking about if someone came over, do I clean?
Oh,
Well, it's just me, so it's pretty clean. I clean up after yourself. I guess it's clean.
and it sounds awful, but I never was much of a housekeeper. But 2020, I just almost didn't do no housekeeping when you knew nobody was coming, when everybody had to stay in and not be around people. So it got worse and worse.
Cheryl says, "Don't clean on my account."
I wasn't. I just say, don't look at that. So don't pay no attention to that.
Marla Hannah. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's my theory. The wider, the better. I think you're talking about the binding.
Binding, okay. Yeah.
I don't know why I want it wide. Maybe I'm covering up some not so straight edges.
But I'll show you. I've got other quilts. But mine's a little teeny tiny binding on mine.
It sure is. Did you do it by hand on the other side?
Yeah, this is the back. Yeah, but I sewed it on there and then turned it over, because that's on my chicken quilt.
Wow.
And it's just got it's got a little red pattern to it. Not a big pattern, but
yeah. Wow, that's harder. I was thinking it's bigger to be easier to sew, but I guess it's just the same. Wider.
I think it may be easier to get those mitered corners if it's a little bit smaller, maybe, because you do the best you can with them mitered corners.
Yes. Now this one, I kind of messed up. It's not the.
There'll be 2 or 3 of them that'll be perfect, and one you won't be able to get perfect when you do it.
Has wrinkles, but this one I think the first one I might have got almost perfect. It's a perfect V. Yeah, I remember learning those minor corners.
Sure would love to play on my quilt machine. Well, I'd sure let you quilt on it, Cheryl.
And Cheryl also said I hardly ever use solids. That's good. That makes it more a personality, more character.
No, I don't use solids either. They might not have much of a print, but it's got a little bit of print on them.
I wonder, I think in my mind, I just thought the things are always solid, I bet.
Well, you need to get out of your box and put some color on the next one.
I sure do. Put some personality in it.
I know some of you are probably looking at this blue and why's she putting that blue with that red for? But I ain't, but I am.
Because on the front side, there's a lot of that color in there, and it'll go perfect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would have probably picked another color if I'd had more from that collection, but I didn't have. So this one will be just fine. Nobody, if I didn't think it would work, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Marilyn, you said something about around here, most of the churches and libraries have quilting groups. I'm new to this area, and so I went to everywhere. I went to the, I went to the town on Facebook, about your town. And I asked, I said, I'm new to the area. Are there any quilting people get together, or spades, cards people, or bowling, or book club? I went on there and asked that. And I got some good hints, like the senior center and the library. But the library, I don't know. They said they had a card game, but I couldn't catch them. I think they're hiding from me. They said, well, I guess they canceled today, blah, blah. That's okay.
You need to just start your own group. I did that one time because I'm not an outgoing person, but I started this little group called Little Red Hens, and I had a bunch of people coming here to my house, and we would just do stuff. We even went on hikes and things together. And then COVID come along, and everybody just we just didn't do it no more.
Yeah, I would love to.
But I just kind of thought, if I'm not going to be invited to somebody else's party, I'll just have my own. And I did. It came, so.
Yeah. Well, I thought about passing out handout things in our little cul-de-sac area of like, would anyone like to have game nights or something?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a little scary because you don't know who you'll drag in.
Oh, that could be, yeah. Yeah, I knew these ladies that came, so it was okay. But.
Nancy's favorite thing to do is binding once she learned. You know what? In all the quilting groups I'm in, there's always a question asked, and that is, what part of quilting do you like? Hunting for the fabric, cutting up the fabric, choosing your pattern, putting it together, or layering it? Which part, or the binding? I really don't know which part is the best.
It depends on the mood I'm in, I think, on what part I like the best. And sometimes I don't want to do any of it. So how far apart do you and Nancy live? She's down pretty close to your area. I don't know how close, but
who, me?
Yeah. Are you and Nancy close enough to get together every once in a while?
I don't know. I don't know her.
She says she'd like to get together and do some stitching, and she's in Benton, Bauxite, Benton. Do you know where that's at?
Yes.
Is that very far from?
Not too far from Conway. I'm just up north, and I go through Benton to head to Texas. I have to go through Benton.
You guys just need to load up, and both of you come up here is what you need to do.
Wouldn't that be fun? We could bug Rita. Make some memories.
All right, I'm going to take this over to my iron, and I am going to iron them, but I'm just going to press it over one way. And see, can you see my diagonal? I don't know if you can see it or not.
No, not too bad.
there it is.
And you didn't really try to match it up. You just did it.
Oh yeah, I just made that X and sewed across it. But it being 2.5, I didn't have to eyeball it as far as 4 inches.
Yeah, but you didn't try to match the fabric to where when it opened.
No.
Yeah. Wait for me to go to Rita's. Okay, Cheryl. Come on.
Oh, there's Victoria. Hey, Victoria. Oh, you took a nap. If I'd have sat down after lunch, I would have took a nap too.
Nancy's on her way. Yeah, I'll pass by Rita's every time I go to Fort Smith, and that is quite often. I go to Fort Smith a lot. Hello, Victoria.
And after when you get off I-40, it wouldn't take you probably 15 minutes to get here. You know, I'm off I-40, but not way far.
Wow, I have no clue where you are, but I mean, just around Clarksville, I think you said one time. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheryl's 5 hours away, Cheryl. That would be a long drive, 5 hours. If you wanted to get home before dark, you could only stay 30 minutes and have to turn around and leave. Yeah. I don't like to drive after dark, so sometimes when I plan things, it's get home before dark.
I don't like to. I do it. I don't like it.
I don't like to.
But I have that. I have it written on a paper. I've kept it around forever. Let me see it. Going to that Batesville.
Uh-huh.
I forgot the name of the store. I haven't gone yet. I just have to take off one of these days.
You know, maybe that's what we all ought to do someday is everybody meet up there, kinda. That might work.
That'd be neat. I heard they had some cute little eating places. And but I can't take no money. The Mercantile. Yeah, where's that paper? I got it written down. Batesville, is that the name of the town?
I think it is. I'm waiting for my iron to get hot and it wasn't on.
Well, what in the world did I do with my... Maybe I'm not supposed to go. I had that paper around here forever. I mean, it's right here where I could see it.
Well, you can look it up again. That's not an excuse. Just look it up again.
No excuse.
I'm bossy, ain't I?
Oh, I'm used to it. I have 2 sisters, and they too are bossy. They call me the quiet one. And those 2, they're bossy. That's all right. They mean it in love. I don't mind. I do better sometime being told what to do. Aww. Makes me mad. Can't be.
Just Google it. You'll find it.
Yeah. Let's see. The Mercantile. Maybe when it's cooler. Cheryl, if my quilt gets here tomorrow like it says, then you all need to listen because I will squealing with joy. Cheryl be squealing with joy. What you sewing, Deb S? Nin asked, what you sewing, Deb S? Cheryl, because Rita's quilt will be here. Ah.
Yeah. I put it in the mail. Now, I've not sent J. Mary's yet, and I should have. I'm kind of lagging behind on that. But.
Oh, Deb S. is making a Christmas star quilt that Fallon from Sew Built Quilts designed. Oh, I love Christmas stuff. Poinsettias are one of my favorites, but I have so much Christmas fabric. I'll be totally unwise if I don't use that in some way. Got to. Christmas, yeah, I started watching Hallmark movies. Got me in the mood for Christmas already. But I love fall, so I can't forget about fall. I like to do orange and browns and all that too. Yeah, you tell us and we'll all do a happy dance together. Yes, Debs. I hope you should. I wish we could see your quilt some way. I bet it'll be lovely. Debs, it's been fun to make. I bet it has. I don't know what it looks like. Wonder if I could look on Fallon from Soul Belt Quilts Design.
I think it's so be it, isn't it?
Might be BELT. It looks, but So Be It Quilts. That could be it.
I've got thread. I'm getting tangled up in this thread.
Oh,
I think I dropped the bobbin. Oh, well, I'll get it in a minute. About to trip myself on thread.
oh. There's. It pops up. They must be famous. It popped up. Let me see.
Because I think she's got a channel and a quilt store. I don't follow her, but I know a bunch of the rest of them do.
YouTube. Let me see there. I do better with YouTube. How to make a fast and easy charm pack quilt. I have a lot of charm packs. I need to use them by cracky. Let me look. Oh, Sandra K's on. So
You need to go so you can watch her.
it quilts. QUILTS. So I'm looking up. I don't want to leave one to go to another.
You can go. You go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, bummer. She's a young, pretty woman. So Be It Quilts. Oh, I bet this is nice. I subscribe to it.
And she's got a lot of subscribers, I believe.
But I wonder what Fallon is. Is that someone who visits her site or?
That's
What's
her name. That's her given name.
Oh.
Hey, Rowena.
Unknown caller.
Spam. Go away. Wow, she does do a lot. So cool. Let me see if I can do it. Wait a minute. Let me look back. What did she call that? Christmas Star Quilt. Search for Christmas. Okay. Search for Christmas. She read my mind. RISTMANSTARQUILT. Oh, yeah. Oh, Advent stockings. Oh, my goodness. And it's a big store. I would like that. My favorite quilt. Favorite star quilt block in under 5 minutes. Wow. Okay. So, let me see. I'll write that down. Let's see here.
The board's sitting on my binding, and it wouldn't come to me.
Let's see. Where's a?
What did I do there?
So Be It Quilts. Christmas star quilt. Okay. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's her given name. Okay. Hello, Rowena. She said, hello, Rita and Rhonda.
Yeah. Hello, Rowena. What are you working on, Rowena?
Cheryl's going to do a happy dance. We want to hear that. We want to see the great unveiling.
Rowena, I'm putting the binding on the sampler quilt. And then I'm going to hem it and send it to Ramona.
Rita, are you going to be on? Cheryl said, Rita, are you going to be on tonight doing the binding?
That's my plan. After supper, sometime after supper, I'd like to sit down and hem it. So that's my plan. But I don't like to make promises.
Yeah, sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. Let's see. Rowena says, I'm still working on the heart blossom quilt.
You're supposed to wait for me to do that one, Rowena. You're supposed to do your sampler quilt.
She's cutting in line, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We might have started that heart blossom last fall. Well, when was it? Was it last fall, Rowena, that we started that one? I've got too many things started.
Okay, I can go. I can look at that. Oh, I knew it. My one daughter popped in and said it's 100 where she is, and my other daughter up in Fargo says it's 77 here.
Oh, wow.
She likes to do that.
Yeah. Sure wish they'd put some rain in our forecast, so.
Yes. I'm going to send her stick my tongue out at her, bragging on her low temperature. My kids are good, but they're busy. They've got their own careers and all, and I'm proud of them, but
There's the way it's going to look on that side. And then on the other side, you can't. But I think it's going to be pretty. Wait, I need to turn that.
yes, it is. Boy, you just whipped that binding up fast, and now you're sewing it on.
I'm only to the first corner though. We get everything in place here so I can make that miter.
Deb S., wherever she's from, we cooled off to 67 today.
Oh, and Deb's in Iowa.
Really? You're going to brag? You're going to do that to us? He says, I'm jealous, Deb.
We're down here with the air you can wear. So.
Yeah, we're in the hundreds or 97 or 8. Okie dokie. I'll be here if you are on. Cheryl understands. She'll look for you, but she'll
and y'all don't get ready for bed, and so you'll be ready to come up. Or I don't care if you come up in your pajamas, but just be ready to come up on the panel.
I think it was last fall.
Let's see if we can get 9 or 10 up there tonight. Y'all help me? Will you help me get a bunch on the panel?
Sure. Rowena says, I think it was last fall. I'm not done yet. I still have to do the secondary blocks.
I'm going to go back to it someday.
knows it.
I'm wanting to make this charity quilt for this fundraiser for this little schoolhouse that they restored way up in the woods here in the Ozarks. And do y'all got any orphan blocks you don't want? Send them to me and I'll sew them together, and that would work, wouldn't it? If I took y'all's blocks and sewed them together and quilted it and donated it. It's called a Union Schoolhouse. There's a channel on here about it. It's kind of interesting.
Let me look. If you like these, I'll bring them by there, man. I bought them or something somewhere. Of course,
If you get a chance, Rhonda, go look up the Union Schoolhouse in northern Johnson counties where it's at. They've restored that old building, and every year there's four-wheeler trails and stuff up through the mountains, and they have a poker run and they auction stuff off.
Okay, I'll show you. These are orphan blocks. I mean, I bought them from somebody. They're blocks.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find the link to that old schoolhouse that they're raising the money for. It's just for the upkeep now because they've done so much work on it already. If they hadn't, it would have fell down.
This says 20 11-inch blocks hand pieced. And I bought them from somebody.
Huh.
They're just all these blocks. Is that what you call orphan blocks?
I guess, but wasn't if I put sashing and cornerstones, that ought to be able to put together and make a quilt pretty quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's already got the. Looks like whoever was it tried to put the binding. Put a little border on it. That one's not finished. Oh, I don't know the story of all of them, but where I get everything. But I love the stories. See, that one's got blocks all around it. All these at the bottom have the.
All right. I wasn't looking. I was off in another space. Sorry.
That's all right.
Here's.
They have the borders on them already. I just bought them like this.
Those are pretty though, aren't they?
I don't know why I bought it.
That ain't the one I was looking for though.
But now this looks like one not quite finished yet. I'll have to get that out, put together. All the quilts I make and I show them, and my kids want to snatch them up, and I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want them to want them. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I found another one. I found these blocks, or somebody gave them to me. Wow. You probably wouldn't want to do this. It's probably why I don't want to do it. Look at these.
Oh, wow. But that'd have to be all. Those are beautiful, though. My goodness.
I know.
Well,
I know. These are just, wow. Yeah, this is something I would never do. What are those, hexagons? Or
hexagons. But y'all look up the Union Schoolhouse, and it's actually Mount Levi.
Mount Levi.
I mean, that may not, you may have to just do a search for it and find it.
Oh my goodness, Rita.
You've hit the jackpot?
I forgot what I had, all these things.
You're just going to have to, oh, wow. Yeah.
What is that? Wow. People knew I quilted, and you know how that is. They say, Would you like to have my mother or my grandmother's all her fabric? I'm going to.
And
Yeah.
you're yes, and you're sentimental, so you can't do nothing with it.
I am sentimental. Oh, have you seen that block before? That's different.
Oh, I've not ever seen that. That's cute. It is different.
Somebody really took time to sew. Wow. Look what I found.
See what you found. If I keep oh, butterflies. If I keep looking for you, I won't get this binding sewed on. Those are cute too. But those first ones you showed was the really pretty ones, I thought. Are those Dresden plates?
Wow. Oh my, there's so many of them. See, that would be easy to make a quilt out of. You go do your binding. I'm just looking at these pieces that I've got for somebody.
I've only turned one corner, so I've got a ways to go yet.
Aw. They're all colors. Wow. Okay. I'll have to dive into this after I finish my upfront projects. Wow, it's paper piece.
But Lisa, I kind of hate to ask people, but I'm afraid I won't get it done if I leave it up to myself.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I bet that's my hubby. Well, I don't know who it is. Let me mute this.
Wow, all kinds of blocks. It's amazing what you'll find. Ah. Union Schoolhouse, Mount Levi. Okay. I'm going to look that up. Wow. I'll have to dive in and do these for sure. Wow. Let's see. You just put that in search, Union School. Let me highlight that. Copy. Copy. Paste it into DuckDuckGo. Paste. Enter. Union Schoolhouse, Mount Levi, Arkansas, Facebook. Oh, it is a Facebook. Cool. Okay. There's big blocks in there. Easy. Okay, Rita, are you going to... That's 4-letter word. Oh. Yesterday was over 100. 12 and a half unfinished blocks, Rita.
Now, I just thought if y'all had some extra ones, then I might put them into a quilt and donate it. But if you don't, that's okay. And if you don't want to, that's okay too.
Yes, Jane, that material was thin. If that's what you're talking to, I could see through it when I held them up. I could see through it.
Those Dresden plates are beautiful.
Yeah, I'd be able to do a block. Would you want it color coded? You know?
I don't know. What do y'all think? And we need to But then somebody needs to help. We need to put everybody's name on it, though, that donated into the block.
Oh, gee, don't get fancy.
Yes, we'd have to. Yeah.
I've seen that before. I wouldn't mind. Lisa wouldn't mind. Jane. Confident Quilter, 100 outside in Texas.
Ooh, hot in Texas.
Nancy says she has a variety that she's never going to use. I appreciate the Dresden's onto a square of fabric. I don't know how I would use that because it's got triangles.
It would have to be. It would have to be applied onto a 12 and a half inch or whatever size. Maybe big. Some of those Dresdens are bigger than 12 and take a bigger block than 12 and a half, wasn't it? Maybe.
Yeah, and then you could just sew around. Yeah, I've not done that before.
Hello, Kathy Waits. I believe she's in Utah now. You in Utah, Kathy? She says it's beautiful in Utah. Would they raffle it off to raise money or hang it up? I'm not sure. The boy that contacted me was just going to auction it off, but a raffle might bring them more money. It's not my deal. I was just going to help them if I could, but it's not my affair. Did some of y'all go look and find those videos yet? Pick a star block that has a 4-inch finished square in the middle and have everyone sign their name and state in the center of the star with a permanent. But Marla, that would mean they'd have to sew a block. And I was just thinking maybe they had some that they'd want to get rid of that they didn't have a use for. That phone call I got was a friend wanting to come by and get some fabric when she got off work this evening. So I'm going to be here a while. I didn't want to tell her that I wanted to go home in a few minutes.
Jane. Onto a square of fabric. Well, I've got a lot of fabric to pick from. So. Hey, Kathy. Would they raffle it off to raise money or hang it up?
I said that's not my call. He just asked if maybe I'd do a quilt, and I didn't tell him no, but I didn't tell him yes.
Yeah, marker.
It's in October, so I'm going to have to get busy too, though, because October will be here before you know it.
What is your deadline, Rita? Okay.
October. Okay, yes. October the 5th, I think, is when they're having their their poker run. And I'm telling them off-road people, I tell you, there's a bunch of them, that ride them thingies. Did any of y'all go look up the schoolhouse on that? I don't think the link posted, but
Let's see. Union School, Levi, Facebook. I'm going to go to the Facebook page.
and they've got their own YouTube channel, but they never put nothing on it. But
The Poker Chip Run Committee.
right, that's what they were going to use the quilt at. They're collecting stuff to raise money with.
Great job, Randy. Cool.
There's a crowd there at some of those others, isn't there?
Oh, it's the old schoolhouse. That's cool.
And if they hadn't have raised the money and upkept it, it'd probably been fell down. So.
Yeah.
It's just a visitor attraction. People that's up there riding in the mountains stop by there. Well, you can see the desk and the blackboards, and they put a lot of work into it.
Union School. It might be over where we used to go to singing conventions, and some of my relatives were buried up in Uniontown. Maybe a different.
That's different. This is northern Johnson County, so it's not the same area.
Okay. Let me see. Usually I can go to about to get a address. No. Well, I see the school and all, but I don't see anything about what they're doing with the quilt.
There's not. It's just we're just talking about it. So no, the quilt's not. I didn't even tell them I'd do one yet. So no, there's nothing on there about that. It's just they're planning their annual fundraisers. Joanna's been in the kitchen, homemade granola. Her sister left out tuna.
StreamYard. Okay. See, my sister left a can of tuna on the counter as a hint. So her tuna salad is done. A wee bit tired now. Yes, Joanna, you need to rest. Joanna, you can't fix. She can't fix her own tuna sandwich. Your sister sounds like my husband. Jane says, I don't like those hints. I call it passive aggressive behavior. Yeah. Anyway, that's funny. But I tried it. I'm not real good at cooking. I really never have been. My husband was a good cook, but I got a rotisserie chicken and I pulled the legs off and the thighs and I ate those. But then I had the rest. So I deboned it and I put all of it, even the gel and everything, into a pot and added water, boiled it. And then I drained the chicken out and I put little potatoes. I bought 2 bags of little potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I put them in that chicken water and I put a little bit of chicken bouillon because it was kind of blah.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have the potatoes and the chicken and all that in that liquid. I was hoping to make a good chicken soup, but I don't have any vegetables. I was gonna throw them in there. Oh, Marla was saying. I thought you said she had done it, but you're saying, Rita, make a Facebook post about the orphan blocks, included size needed and deadlines date. You need to receive them.
I could do that and then tag that Union Schoolhouse so they would know a quilt would be coming, couldn't I? Now that's a thought. But I'm not good at organizing anything. I'm not.
That's funny, Joanna. Yeah. I had surgery, so of course she's suddenly not feeling well. Yeah. We got you. What is today?
Today's
the 6th.
Tuesday the 6th. Yep.
I was supposed to get something yesterday, and I don't think I got it.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm about to plug up, and this quilt's taking up too much room.
It said it was delivered August 5th.
Uh-oh.
That's a lie. I don't know how to do that. That's not true. It's all right. Block. Delete. Oh. She can't fix her own tuna, blah, blah, blah. Your sister sounds okay. Okay. Yeah, it's her. Have you seen, Jane said, have you seen the videos where people are putting a whole rotisserie chicken in a Ziploc bag and massaging it to get all the bones out? It's wild. That's a thought. I usually get it cool and then I just really debone it with my hands. I don't know.
And it's a messy job, though.
Yes, it is.
But that's the way I do it, just with my hands. Same way as you do.
Yeah.
But in a baggie, that's a thought, though.
Yeah, less trouble. Toodle says, Rita, you're like my mama. Always got a different project going. Great job.
And I never finished none of them, though.
That's not true.
Well, it is kind of true. And I have such good intentions sometimes and good ideas, but they don't all get done.
Joanna makes a good homemade chicken salad. I never thought to make a chicken salad, but boy, I did it. Uh-oh. My daughter sends a message. You shouldn't send a message. I'm in danger.
What?
Really?
What?
You don't send a mama a message like that. But she has a cute little face above it, so I think she's probably at a store somewhere.
Hmm.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that like Marta said, probably best not to do that yet because I don't have anything done yet or not even started. It's just this wild dream. So
We do. You know, that's how things get going. You talk it up, see if it comes about. No, maybe the next one will. You know.
yeah, that's true.
Wouldn't tag the schoolhouse until you have enough blocks. Okay. Reweb. Size bag.
How much further?
Let me
Ramona, I don't know if you're in here, but I'm tired of your quilts.
see.
It just keeps going and going and going.
Let's see here. It's 100 degrees and hot. Yes. Okay. I got this baby quilt done. So I sewed the front binding on, and now I'm hand binding it on the back now. Hand binding the border. That's what I'm doing. Toodle. Rhonda, let me see what you're working on. Rhonda, do you have 2 children? 3. My oldest is 34 and she's a doctor up in Fargo. My second one is 2 years younger than her, 2 years apart. And she works for some kind of software, hospital software, something. She's 32, I guess. And my son is 28 and he works at a CPA firm in Fort Smith, Arkansas. 3 children. So Fort Smith is not far from me. But I moved here because my middle daughter had my first grandchild. Now I got her a blanket, Natalie Marie, and she's adorable.
She is. She's adorable.
That's right, Jane. I am still trying to figure out what I want to be called. And Joanna's making yummy stuff, granola, and you need a label. Yes, I do have a label. And when I thought I was going to be called Honey, which that's, I see now. I see that light makes it hard. When I was going to be called Honey, that's what I put, but I think several people talked me out of honey. So I got another one to change it to Gramsy or Gma, or I don't know. You need a label for the back. Yes. Isn't it the back right, back lower right corner? Somebody told me.
Would it matter? Just that, but that sounds like a good place, though.
I thought it was. I asked the question before. I went, oh no, where do I put the binding? I was going to put it on front. No, you don't put it on front. You put it on the back. I'm a first-time gram. Also, my grandson turned 6 months old a few days ago. Mine turned 4 months a few days ago. Yeah. J. Mary's back. She's hung her laundry out to dry. It took me longer than I thought. It is hot out there, and I am going to have a cold soda pop. I can have a cold soda pop even though I'm not hot.
Yeah.
Welcome back, J. Mary. Nana, Mimi, yeah. We already have a Nana. I think we already have a Meemaw. And I said, well, why don't I be called Mamaw? But it's a little too close. Oh, he calls you Bob. He's now 18. Oh. One of my friends is called Bobby. That's what they call her. I don't know how they got that name. I like honey from grandma. I heard someone call their grandma honey. They called her honey, and I went, "Aw, that's sweet." But of course, everyone says, "Just wait; they'll start calling you something."
Yeah, that's true.
Honey is awesome. I like it, but I don't know. It's what I call my husband all the time, honey. That's what I call him.
When I sew these binding ends together on the quilt, I'll have to put my thinking cap on again. I think I can do it, but I'm almost there.
Look at that later. Rhonda, I would follow your heart, not what other people. I know, that's my problem. My life problem. I'm one of 7. I'm 3 above me, 3 below me. I got ran over all the time. That's why I liked being with my honey, my John. He was a big man, and he took up for me all the time. What, Marla, what is the line Rita used for her quilt? Is it available in her shop? Oh, maybe she's asking us.
What is it?
What is
This quilt? I got 2 or 3 bolts of it, but not the whole line. It's called Cadence by, what was that woman's name? I can't think of the designer's name. I can't remember all these names I need to remember.
J. Mary, I've done that. Oh man, I don't care though. I'm obsessive. I'm a stickler. I sat there and I pulled every piece apart, strings, everywhere.
Yeah.
I cut them all apart and I ironed every one of them. Everyone else said, "Oh, I didn't throw that away." Wash some fabric scraps to cut and had a big fabric barf. Fabric barf.
That's funny.
Yep. I was number 4 and the scapegoat and black sheep. When I was 10, my baby brother, number 5, was born. He was the oops child. Yeah. Well, I'm one of 7, and of course, our first one is just loved by mom and dad, and the last one is just their favorite. We get along. We all get along fantastic, and we get together quite a bit and have a blast. Close family. But I lost 2 brothers, one younger than me, one younger and one older. All life choices. She wanted to be called, that's what I've heard several people say that. Yes, we want to be called this. And then when the child was born, they started saying something else and would not say what they actually wanted. So I don't know. Yeah, that's sad. Lost 2 brothers because we're one of 7 and we sing and we put it up on our Facebooks and stuff. And then when he passed, we said, and now there are 5. And that was a sad thing to say. But it's okay. We're all, it all works out. Don't they even get tangled in mesh bags? It cuts way down on the problem. Okay. Thank you, Joanna, Marla, J. Mary. Yeah, it's all right. I was trying to think the other day what age I got to where people started dying. It just came upon. It's like, wait, what? They just thought, oh well, I guess it's that my time in life because I'd never dealt with it a lot, but it's all right. We know where they're going. We are close. We get together quite often. We all sing, and I don't know, everywhere we go, people want us to just sing for them or whatever, and it's just fun. Youngest of 5 girls, no boys. So by the time they got to me, all the good names were used, so I got stuck with Mary. I like Mary. Mine was Roger, Randy, Robin, Rhonda, Risa, Richie, Ronald. They were all ours. 7 of us. Roger, Randy, Robin, Rhonda, Risa, Richie, Ronald. Yeah. And all of mine are J's. And so, I like Mary. Mary's good. Lost 15 people. Yeah. It just starts happening in I believe we don't talk about religion on here, but mine has helped me. Big help.
Oh, we talk about it some. Religion's not banned on here, okay?
Okay, I just didn't want to break any rules. Bye, Cheryl. I've got to go for now. Hope to see you gals later. Cheryl Cruz. Is that how you say it?
We'll see you later, Cheryl.
Mary Webb. I got Mary also, I think she would say, was born in December. Oh, Mary in December. Mary is the most popular name in the world. Really? Uh-oh. Wait. Pulling on a thread. Don't do that, Rhonda. Oh, I haven't tied it in yet. Okay. Yep. her name in the world. Every country has a equal to Mary. Even the Chinese have a Mary. Wow.
Hmm.
That's a happy, good name, Mary. That doesn't have any bad connotations to it. Too many empty plates on the table. Yep. Bye, Sherry. Cheryl. It's Cheryl. Yeah, it's all right. Mm. Oh, that's got it. I already tied a knot at least. Yeah, I lost my husband. I found him gone one morning. He was just gone. And that's just the way that went. And we just move on. But I would like to find me a hot man somewhere. Oh, did I say that out loud?
You did.
Where are all the hot men around here? All right. I don't like being alone at all. Everybody's different.
I don't think I would like to be alone. I don't.
I mean, a lot of widows are like, shoot, I don't want no another man to have to wait on or something like that. And I'm going like, oh, I enjoyed making his coffee and ironing his clothes, and I enjoyed all that. Personally, I think that there's a huge difference between talking about our relationship with God and the Godhood in religion. Oh, gee, don't go above my head. Come on now, don't get confusing. Rhonda, when you know where they are going, yes, I believe that is true, J. Mary. That is the way I think. When you know where they're going. And the firemen came in, we're standing all around the bed, and my husband's laying there, and they said, man, we love to come to homes like this, where I wasn't bawling and squalling, nothing's wrong with that. But I just said, we know where he's gone. He wasn't in pain. This is a good passing, So I think that's what they meant by it. He said they love to go to places like this where there's, I don't know. Anyway, that's when I lost my husband, 2018, November. You better go out of state.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nancy said that. Nancy.
Go out of state to find me a hot man. You don't think there's any in Arkansas?
Was your husband in Arkansas? Was he from Arkansas too? When they passed away?
My husband wasn't. He was from Schenectady, New York.
Oh, he wasn't. He wasn't from Arkansas.
And when he asked my dad if he could marry me, he said, "Don't you go." My dad was, I don't know, he drank and smoked and cussed and everything. He's a sweetheart, but he said, "Don't you go carrying her off up to New York." And he was what they call a blank Yankee. He said, he's a blank Yankee. Daddy. But he liked him. Everybody liked him. But I met him in seminary. He was going to seminary, and I was teaching in a Christian school in Irving, Texas.
Wow.
So he came over to the church I went to, and the rest is history. 34 years with him. I was blessed.
Was he a pastor? Was he a pastor someplace?
He wasn't a pastor, but he was a preacher. And then mostly he also led music in churches. They hired him to lead their music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Miss Cuddles most of all, yeah. It is lonely. I still walk around here. Even last night I had tears in my eyes thinking, wow, this is not fun. Walking around and no one around. Don't get me crying now. Come on. I've been alone so long, I don't think that there's anyone who put up with me. Joanna, yeah. Yeah, my husband is a real pain, but I'm keeping him. Aw, Marla Hannah. Is that how you say that? Aw, that's sweet. But keep this in mind. This is J. Mary. God will do the judging and not by our standards, but his. We have some surprises when we get to heaven on who is there and who is not. Ooh, I don't want to take that record. I don't want to be the keeper of that record. Oops. Oh, so and so didn't make it. I don't want to do that. I don't know if we'll think like that, but I'm thankful. But keep this in mind.
But you know, all those memories will be wiped away, so we won't remember them people,
Yeah.
whether they made it or not.
Yeah. Aw. I guess all husbands really get to be a pain at sometimes, but we keep them.
Oh yeah.
Might as well. What time is it? It's 4:13 and I've had fun today. I'm so glad.
Do you need to go? Just go when you need to.
Okay, no, I haven't spent today alone is what I was thinking, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, but we were with Randy. Let's see, and he got off about 11, didn't he? And then I come back, and I don't know where you was during the lunch time, but I didn't come back till a little bit before 2, I guess it was. But you may have been some other places.
Yeah, I popped on to some others, and Carrie was on there, and I'm not good with names, but they were just diamond arting and all that stuff. It was interesting.
Yeah.
My daughter got me a diamond art, and man, I couldn't get into it. It's just it's a little bit more tedious than I don't know, but someone mentioned on there about Christmas ornaments, and I thought, aha, I could probably
so cute.
a small.
You know, I had a diamond art, and it was a cute picture, but I don't think I would hang it up in my house.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just saying, but
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'd do with it, but my daughters do a lot, especially my older one. She's not married. She's in her profession but she takes care of a bunch of plants and she does puzzles and diamond art and she's just avid reader. They know how to keep themselves busy. I've been busy with family all my life, so I'm just learning how do I keep myself busy like single people do, you know?
mm-hmm. Joanna was a missionary.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Cheryl told us today she was a missionary. So missionaries.
Yeah, I like it when I go to the church and when you leave above the door, it says now entering the mission field. And I went, that is true.
Sure.
That was cute. The wind's blowing out there, but it's hot. It's not fooling me. That flag out there waving and flipping is not fooling me because I went out there and it's hot.
Yeah, out here there's a few leaves on the trees just barely moving. It's not blowing hard.
We got a good breeze going. I'm on a corner. Yeah, get me some sewing done.
There's still 44 in here. There's been a bunch of y'all guys hanging out with us today. You know, there's been a bunch of them today.
Joanna picked up a few Diamond Arts Christmas ornaments and cards for 90% off a couple of years ago. Joanna knows how to find those specials.
She does, don't she?
What was she telling us the other day she found on, and she got, what was it? She was telling what a great deal. She found them on Amazon for a great price. Some kind of fabric or threads or something.
I don't even find Amazon deals, and I sure don't find the other ones because I never go out.
Yeah. Oh, she
Might,
hasn't done them yet.
might have to go shopping to find some of them deals.
Marla Hannah says it's 100 there and again tomorrow. Woo, doggies. Rhonda, is that a thimble holder display on the same wall as your window? I think it's a thread holder, actually. This right here. This is I think it's a thread holder, but I liked the machine on it. Wait, can you? Oh yeah, you can see me. I like the sewing machine, so I bought it.
Because I'll make you big so we can see it a little better. Let me get.
Okay, right, Rita, make me big. No.
Oh, that's cute. We can see it better now. I can on the laptop. Yeah, that's cute.
Sort of a sewing machine.
Yeah.
That's why I got it. But I do not like to put my thread. My thread is in a box like this, and I keep a lid on it because I don't want it to like fade or something. I don't know. But this right here is a heart. It's a something. Look what I bought. I think, was it y'all who was talking about this? It makes a big. Oh, it makes a big star. You put all your fabric in a line and you cut it sideways and it makes a big star. I ordered one.
Huh. Okay. Oh,
that's okay.
Sorry. I was making you smile and I took you away from the stage. I had to put you back up there.
Y'all can see this design. I just saw this lately on, I think I saw it on Instagram actually. And you make baskets with them. And my daughter ordered me one for my birthday and I got it.
Oh.
And I was supposed to get another one, but said it came yesterday. I haven't got it.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, so this is another project. I have not. I can't wait to try. It looks so cool. Makes a basket. And you weave them together or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is what she was talking about, a thimble holder. But I got a bunch of thimbles in there. Oh, let me see. Thimble holder on same wall as your window. Yeah. 100 here too. Mary Webb. Picked up finished unframed diamond art of a peacock. Ooh, thrift store.
Huh.
I love peacocks. Well, of course, if they had some diamonds missing, you can always buy extra, huh? I haven't really dove into it, but I assume it's like fabric and yarn, and you can always buy extra. Peacocks are pretty. I bet that's pretty. 25 cents. Wow. My daddy was her date. My husband was in the Air Force too. Yeah, I like it. It's neat. Your sewing room is very nice. If you're talking to me, thank you.
Oh yeah, she's talking to you. not this mess.
Well, I like where you sit too, Rita. And I think like if I turned it this way, my display wall's empty. I need to get some, it's empty. Except, up there I got some stuff up there and but I did this one. That one at Missouri Star, I went for a sewing thing and stayed in Jenny Doan's in their not their cabin but their room. We had a bunch of ladies there. It was so much fun, and I made that. It was just a fast, quick one. Thank you, Marla. Hannah.
Did you go by yourself and not know anybody there? Or did
I did. I was proud of myself. I just went.
Was they friendly, or did you have to make them be friendly to you?
They were all so very friendly and nice. I can get along with just about anyone. I don't know many people I do not get along with. They were all very nice, and we shared numbers and phone numbers and helpful. It was just a blast. And then Jenny came over and sat down on a chair. We all sat around and just talked. It was just so nice. I'm glad I made myself do it. Cute thread thingy, J. Mary.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it, J. Mary?
Yeah, and I just started hanging random things on it. I don't know. Put some buttons and your sewing. You're nice. Thank you.
You sat in a hard chair. I need to bring my rocking chair in here.
Yeah, Rhonda, I think that you are thinking about a 50 real mini clover clips. Yeah. That's what it was. That is exactly what we were talking about, those clips, and you'd said you'd found them for a great price on Amazon. Rita, your place looks like a sewing studio. Very exciting. And I like it when you sit and all those blocks are behind you, Rita. That just looks like a real sewing room.
That's my eating area, my kitchen, but I have stuff going every place.
Yeah. You mean all those blocks behind you when you're sewing? Isn't that or am I thinking of somebody else? I might be thinking of somebody else. I'm waiting for military. Triple trouble. Yeah, Joanna. Rita always sits in a hard, straight chair. I would be aching. That was Jane Martin. Rhonda and Rita, you both have awesome sewing rooms. Thank you. I'm blessed. I'm mighty blessed.
And I've got this whole little house, so I'm blessed too. I just wish it was closer to my house.
Okay, Jane Martin, in her house, it's the dining area. Okay. A needle user. And like this right here, I had a few at the first. I had these pins, straight pins, and I had a few on here to tack down this, the seam. But then once I got it going, I didn't need the pins anymore. I have done that, gone all the way around, pinned it with straight pins, and paid a price for it because they stuck me everywhere. As I moved the quilt, they stuck me everywhere in the legs. But I did make the transition from pins to no pins. But if I need them, I use them.
The only place I use clips is on the binding, though. And I'll put just 2 or 3. I don't even put very many at a time.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm not going to tell y'all what I did.
You unthread your needle or something? Lose your needle again? You did, didn't you?
No.
You did. You lost your needles.
I poked it through the quilt.
Guys, that's the second time she's done that today.
Well, this one I poked it through the quilt. I mean, what? So I got to try to pull it up through the exact threads. No, that's not it. My goodness, what in the world? So see, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. There's no way to get it out unless I cut the whole thread. Well, that's a shame. I'm going to keep trying, see if I can pull it up. See if I can pull it up through the... It keeps coming up beside it. Why don't it come up where it is? I don't want to tear the quilt up. Nope. Now see, I pulled it all the way through. I'm going to have to cut the thread. My goodness. What a situation you can get yourself into. Or I can. Oh,
Jane said just take the thread out of the needle and pull it out from the other side. You could do that.
I could.
Get your needle and then take your needle and raise and undo that thread and pull it up. Yeah.
Thank you. I was going to cut it. Thank you. That's exactly what I did. Pull the needle off. Pull the thread through. See, we sisters have to stay together here.
Like Joanna said, I lost a needle in my recliner and it was gone for a long time, and then finally I found it in the floor. I think it worked its way all the way through that recliner wherever it went.
See there, I've not been alone. I've always lived with somebody until my husband passed, and I thought, I don't know how I'm going to make it on my own, but I'm just going to go after it and try. And I've made some funny mistakes.
You didn't have any options, though. Not really.
No. One time I was traveling. I'd be driving on my own now and doing it. I was traveling, and I pulled up a ramp. It was the wrong ramp. I kid you not. I backed off of that ramp. And got back on the highway. That was over in Montana or somewhere where there's not many people. But I thought, no, I'm not going to get lost. I backed off of it. So it takes people together to make good choices.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's back to normal. Thank you very much, whoever said that. J. Mary, take the thread of the needle and put it out from the other side.
I remember them bendy hair clips, J. Mary, and they work great for binding too. I think I still have some of them. Because when you use the clips, then you're not poking yourself with the pins.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I'm going to get off here in just a few minutes because that friend's going to come by and pick up just two pieces of fabric. She was here the other day and I cut her some cutters. Yeah. But the ones I had were metal. Yeah.
I remember the clippy.
I cut her some borders, but then she's a new quilter and she messed up one of them and wanted to come by and get another strip or two. So I said, come on.
Well, I made it through that. That was almost devastating. I can't believe I put that needle through the middle of the quilt. Oh, you're talking about those middle sort of clippy metal things. I've seen those.
They were just like the things that would go in your hair, but I used mine on the binding back years ago.
Yeah. Remember when they used to bendy hair clips? Yeah.
Are y'all wore out? I kind of am.
Well, I'm ready anytime.
2 hours. This time's been 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Oh, it seemed longer. That was fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get to do it. Sometimes we don't, huh?
I know. Well, I won't make no promises, but if y'all see me on tonight, that means I'm on. If I'm not, that means I'm not.
Okay.
that makes perfect sense, don't it? So,
yes.
all right. Oh, Pam just got here. Pam, you're 2 hours and 45 minutes late.
Oh,
'Cause we were just fixing to call it an evening. Call this round anyway. In this round.
yeah. I'll watch. If I work some more and then I go in there on my lazy boy and lay down, I might not see anything.
That's true. Yeah. I'm sorry you missed us, but we've been on here a while, so we were just fixing to shut it down. You know, we have these long goodbyes though, don't we?
Yeah.
We're
No,
done.
you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
I see they're tired from watching me work. My eyes are almost scratchy. They're tired, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam's hiding in her sewing room.
Uh-oh, there's
What?
Randy.
Randy, you coming back? Oh, Randy, y'all have to go join Randy. He may be ready to start another lives.
Get his going. Yeah, I'll give you a break. Southern goodbyes. Yeah.
Right. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Ending it this time for real. For
Me
real.